Like I said in the last video, guys, part 2 of the engine bay dress up was coming. We're doing it today. We're going to start with the hatch supports right here. C8 Rally Driver is going to kind of own this particular video. So a lot of their parts are going to be used in the second stage of the engine dress up. And this is going to be the final stage. This is going to be when everything is done, all dressed up, ready to go. We're starting with the hatch supports. Take a look at these. Again, the boxing is just incredible. So C8 Rally Driver, these are their hatch supports. The race light hatch brackets is what they're really called, but they are slightly lighter than the stock brackets, and they also look a lot cooler. So opening these up, of course, it's a magnet on the box. Check that out. You know we had to do Seawolf Gray. Seawolf Gray on the hatch supports, dress up the engine bay. I throw a little bit of color in there too. These things look freaking awesome. Let's go ahead and get the stock ones removed, which is going to be 3 bolts. I believe they're T40s if I remember right. So we'll just support the hatch a little bit, remove one at a time, and get it done. Again, if you are interested in these, you can get these in any color, literally any color. And they are painted factory option colors. You can actually see, I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell in the light, but this Seawolf Gray even has the metallic flake that's in the Seawolf Gray paint. These are going to be a perfect match. They use the stock factory paint codes. Or you can go for an anodized, black, anodized, red. There's all kinds of options out there for these things. That's why I love C8 Rally Driver. They really let you customize everything. And included in the kit is, again, a fully titanium bolt replacement. And if you guys think those look familiar, it's because these are the same bolts, only bigger, same style that we also used on the builder plaque over here. So they send the same style titanium bolts. Again, attention to detail. C8 Rally Driver constantly killing it. So let's go ahead and remove the stock ones, get the Seawolf Gray ones in there, and the replacement titanium hardware. So again, stock, race light. Actually, oddly enough, I can feel that the stock one's heavier. It's not heavier by much, it's only a couple ounces, but these are going to look way better. And titanium hardware is going to shed a couple ounces as well. Now, when installing the new race light hatches, you're also going to want to use the included plastic washer here. That'll go down before the bolt does. That way you don't strip off any of this paint that's down inside the hole either. They've really thought of everything. So literally, just set it right in the same location. Put the plastic washer down first, and then start putting in the included titanium hardware. Just like that. And there it is. All installed titanium hardware. Now we got Seawolf Gray race light support hatches. A little bit lighter, and they throw a little bit of color back here to kind of blend in with the car. So yeah, really love these things. You guys know I had red ones on my previous C8 Z06. This one is just showing off some different colors. These things are they're worth every penny, especially with the titanium hardware. Really helps spice it up and also drops a little bit of weight. Like I said, they're the same screws that we put into the name builder plaque here. So really a nice attention to detail. And the start of the next step is going to be these access panels right here. Now these are visible on a convertible or a coupe, and they're really for accessing the backside of your seatbelt if something were ever to come up and you need to do that. C8 Rally Driver, of course, makes these, and we have them again painted in Seawolf Gray with my logo put on. Check that out. So that will replace that black panel, but before we do that, these also come with titanium hardware, by the way. Before we replace the panel, we're going to take this one off, and then we're going to also go on to what I call the missing piece. C8 Rally Driver literally built the missing piece of carbon fiber here, because you can tell I've got carbon fiber everywhere else in the engine bay, but this part and the piece right behind it that goes along the glass is still not carbon fiber. C8 Rally Driver developed this part and literally built the missing piece. And here it is. So this is the missing piece, of course, completely carbon fiber through and through. And it's going to go right in that position there and also cover the back side of the glass right here. So literally the entire engine bay will be covered with carbon fiber thanks to C8 Rally Driver and their missing piece. So what we're going to do first, like I said, we're going to take this access panel off, then this will go in its place, and then the new access panel will go right over top of that, thus locking the carbon fiber part into place. So no need for tape, screws, or anything like that. This thing weighs nothing because it's literally a real piece of carbon fiber. So this is totally a dress-up thing, but it's going to look really freaking awesome. So this one comes off with 4 T15 screws. The new one's going to go on, of course, with their titanium screws, which again is going to look even better and help keep the weight down. Nothing special here, just a piece of metal with a gasket on the back. The new one from C8 Rally Driver has the gasket and everything on the back as well to make sure no water gets in there. Next, we're going to go ahead and fit the missing piece. I'm going to start calling this thing the missing piece. I hope C8 Rally Driver has something like that. If they don't, I'm going to help him with his official verbiage because this literally is the missing piece. So we're going to fit this in here. This could get interesting. So you got to come from the back side and drop it down in. All right, and there we go. So basically, this piece slides in from the back and actually slides behind this quarter window thing a little bit and actually is held in place there pretty nicely. But of course, we're also going to put this panel on to really lock it down. So this panel, like I said, goes in the same location as the other ones. We'll just send some screws through it, which are, again, the included titanium screws, which look really nice. We'll go ahead and start getting that tightened down. And then that's gonna, like I said, lock it in place. And that will be ultimately it. We'll use the T20 bit to tighten that down, and then we're ready to move on to the next side. And there it is, guys, finished up. I really feel like I haven't done an appropriate job of talking about just how awesome that finishing piece is, or the missing piece, I should say. Because, I mean, it really finishes off the entire engine bay with carbon fiber now. Love it. Keith over at C8 Rally Driver, you're a freaking genius, man. This looks awesome. Literally makes the engine bay totally carbon fibered out. But anyway, let's move on to the next bit from C8 Rally Driver. I know you guys are probably like, holy crap, how many products does this guy have? He's got a lot, and they're all really cool. So the next one is something kind of small, something most people overlook, but you're not going to anymore. Check this out. You know it's magical when it ships in a little felt bag. You gotta unwrap it and open it up. But check this out, guys. This is Corvette branded oil dipstick cap. So you unscrew that a little bit, put it on the oil dipstick, and now this is gonna match the Paragon dress-up caps that I have in the engine bay. How freaking cool is that? I mean, it looks really good too, and of course it's got a little oil logo there, so you know exactly what it's for. Really easy to install. We'll just loosen up that Allen head there, slide it on, clamp it down, and it's good to go. So obviously for this, we have to remove the oil dipstick. And then after we clean it off, we'll go ahead and start putting the pieces together here. So you can see this is the dipstick handle. We'll go ahead and slide this on the back, put the face on the other side, and then just put the screw in the back, tighten it up, and then you're ready to go. Maybe the easiest mod we've done yet. Obviously you can see the other caps in the engine bay, the radiator cap right here, and the oil cap right there. This oil dipstick cap is now going to match all of those. So let's go ahead and put that back in place. And just like that, everything is dressed up as far as caps are concerned. Again, C8 Rally Driver, somehow he knows the stuff we need that we don't know we need. I mean, yeah, I'm always impressed by the C8 Rally Driver products, but the stuff he's been putting out recently is especially top notch. Now, the next part, I know I talked a lot about the missing piece over here, but there's actually another missing piece. So he's got literally 2 missing pieces. This one's really interesting because I didn't really even think about this. And most of the parts that he makes, I haven't thought about until after you see his parts. Then you're like, oh yeah, I need that. So this one is going to be this. And at first glimpse, you're like, why do I need a carbon fiber bowl, Justin? Well, super carbon fibered through and through, of course, again, but this is going to serve as the next kind of final piece or hidden piece, key to solving the carbon fiber engine bay problem. And it's going to go right here. So it's actually going to fill in right around the radiator cap area. Again, no tape, no screws, nothing like that necessary. All we really have to do is take off the radiator cap. Of course, like I said, it is a dress-up cap from Paragon, and we're going to place this right in here where it makes sense. And then the cap itself will hold it down. Just like that. And now, of course, it looks like there's no gap in there. just fits right on. The two missing pieces from C8 Rally Driver. Check that out. God dang, man. He really knows what he's doing here. I love it. Really helps it's just those little details. Fills in those extra gaps. Really, really looks good. But if you thought we were done, we're not yet. The next and final step to the C8 Rally Driver engine dress-up kit is going to be the latch plate. So this is obviously going to go right here where your latch for the hatch actually latches into. But instead of the boring plastic one that GM deemed okay over here, C8 Rally Driver saw an opportunity. And of course, check that out. Anodized aluminum black and then Seawolf gray inserts. I freaking love it. So we're going to replace the latch plate over here with this beautiful thing. And then we are pretty much done. And there is the C8 Rally Driver latch plate, perfectly matching with the Seawolf gray anodized black frame, and yeah, it just really helps dress up what is otherwise just a plastic latch plate. So to kind of recap, guys, all of the carbon fiber bits, and then of course the stage 2 or video 2 with a lot of the C8 Rally Driver stuff like the filler plate for the coolant area, the oil dipstick cap that matches all of the other Paragon Performance Corvette caps, the hatch supports in Seawolf gray, again perfect match, the access panel covers in Seawolf gray with the logo. You can actually get these with Corvette emblems or Z06 logo, whatever you want on there. You can get them customized with titanium hardware. And then of course the missing piece, the carbon fiber part there that fills in around the rear window and over onto the actual access panel there. Looking really good. And then of course the actual name builder plaque here is made by C8 Rally Driver as well. The plaque holder, I should say. Carbon fiber to match all the other carbon fiber they make. And if you're not a carbon fiber guy, like I said, they can custom paint it to your Corvette as well. On top of all that, we had the Pixel Auto Works plaque here that shows all of the good stuff of your Corvette build. Really, yeah, guys, it's looking fantastic. Again, C8 Rally Driver knocking it out of the park. Pixel Auto Works making this thing just the cherry on top. If you're interested in any of this stuff, guys, check out the link in the description down below. You can save 10% on anything C8 Rally Driver, and the Pixel Auto Works, you can save 10% on that as well. But this engine is, bam, it is dressed up, guys. This is going to absolutely kill it at car shows. This looks phenomenally better than it did stock. Carbon fiber, custom painted parts, custom plaques, custom everything. It looks fantastic. Again, if you guys want yours to look like this, check out the links in the description down below. You can buy all of this stuff from some third-party retailers. Some of it you can get on my website, some from C8 Rally Driver. It's just going to be all listed down below. If you want yours to look like this, check out those links. But that's going to do it for today, guys. So if you liked this engine bay dress up video series, smash the thumbs up button. Let me know you're liking the content. Check out the links in the description down below to get all of this stuff for yourselves and save some money doing it. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And as always, guys, stay obsessed.